Let's problem solve an addition problem. This problem says Lucas and his family went on a road trip from Houston to San Antonio. They drove 197 miles. So in the understand section, we want to write, we went from Houston to San Antonio and drove 197 miles. Then drove from San Antonio, so we'll put SA for San Antonio, to Austin and drove 81 miles. Last, they drove 196 miles to Dallas. So from Austin to Dallas, they drove 196 miles. And then our question says, how many miles did they drive in all? So we want to know miles, our total number of miles. Okay, so to make a statement sentence for that, in our do box, we'll write, they drove blank miles in all. Or you could write total. So in our plan box, we want to understand this a little bit. So with the kids, we teach them to draw a strip diagram, or some people may call it a bar diagram. It's the same type of idea. I'm going to show you, shift over here and show you a bigger one. So with addition, we talk about with our strip diagram, we always have our total number on top. And in this time, we do not have our total number. So we have our smaller pieces though. We have 197, we have 81, and we have 196. So we talk about with the kids that this line right here shows that the top and the bottom parts are should be equal together. So we don't have our total, so that's what we're going to be looking for. So over here on our problem, we'll want to note that and say, okay, we don't have our total at the top. That's what we're going to be looking for. But we have the pieces. We have 197, we have 81, and 196. So we know we are going to add because we are looking for our total number. So over here in the do box, the kids can pick any way that they want to add. Some may pick the standard algorithm, some may pick other kinds. If they chose the standard algorithm, I would encourage them to break it up and to solve it as two separate problems. And 9 plus 7 is 17. So we have 278 plus 196. So we've already added these numbers. Now we're going to add 196. We'll say 8 plus 6 is 14. We talked about making 10, so 1 and 9 is 10, plus 7 is 17. 3, 4, so 474. And then we're going to ask ourselves, okay, in the check part, does it make sense that 474 should be up here as our total? Okay, well 474 is a larger number, so would that be equal to it? Let's see. We're going to put 474 here, but we're also going to think, can we solve it in another way? Well, could we solve it in a different way by adding, or could we solve it in a different way by going and checking our subtraction? With this, since it's a two-step problem, you could really do either or. Some kids may want to in the check say, okay, I have 197 and I have 81. So to check that, that would be 100 plus 90 plus 7, and then over here we have 80 plus 1, and 7 plus 1 is 8. 0 plus 0 is 0. 9 plus 8 is 17. And then we have 100. So we're just going to kind of, we're going to leave this over here, and then we're going to put underneath that, we have our last number, 196. And we're going to say, okay, 100, and we're going to put 90, and we're going to put 6 over here. So 8 plus 6 is 14. We have 0, and then 7 plus 9 is 16, regroup, so we have 260, and then 100 plus 100 is 200. So now we have 200 plus 260 plus 14. So that would show we'd have 200 plus 200 is 400. We'd have 60. And then from the 14, we have a 10 and a 4. So we want to put that down here. A 10 and a 4. So now we have 400 plus 60 plus 10 is 70 and plus 4. So we have 474. So we got 474 here, 474 here. So that must mean they drove 474 miles. So this is an example of an addition problem solving problem.